got to move.
Well, it's cold outside, it's wet outside, it's loud outside, and it's not the kind of weather I like. I mean, on the eastern part of Washington, we don't usually get this kind of crap. And it's the last time we got a rainy season like this was like 5 years ago when we were actually building our house. And I know that for a fact because it took us forever to get it painted because it kept raining and raining and raining and raining and raining. And then all of a sudden, bam, it was summertime. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes there's really no spring. Or you get a super cold spring that you can't even consider it a spring. Today is Monday, middle of June, and I'm heading to the Gorge amphitheater, which this thing is like a piece of land on a edge of a cliff of a river where they built a stage and they do concerts. They do all kinds of rock band crap. You know, they do bring people in, like, they'll let people camp there actually with tents. They'll let people bring their RVs and they go do, like, you know, concerts for a whole weekend, say. And people go out there, overdose and so on and so forth, and you know, all kinds of bad things happen out there. But anyways, that's where my pickup is. I delivered over there one time last summer. Delivered some kind of something for their food, either cups or I don't know what the heck it was, or paper plates, some pallets of them, something for the food anyways. But I don't have a video on that one. It was a short run. I don't remember where the heck it was coming from either, but I know I went over there. Anyways, that's where I'm heading. Nasty outside. I don't know how much I'll get to film. I kind of wanted to film the place for you guys, show you guys what's up, but I have no idea what they were doing over there because it's been raining all weekend, and I wonder if they've been just, you know, tent camping and whatever. Kind of weird, but I wouldn't go there you wouldn't catch me over there, no way. How you doing? Eagle Express? I'm picking up some merch, I guess. Andre, A-N-D-R-E-Y. Last name M-A-N-T-S-E, V-I-C-H. Let's pick it up from main freight. Yeah, merchandise.
Your person,
Okay.
because right now it is very, very busy.
Gotcha.
We've got a lot of things and all that stuff. It's great.
I understand, okay.
License plate?
Okay.
Like I said, again, the best way to do it is just pull off the side up here, call your main person,
Okay.
and have them kind of come up and get you and escort you, because there's just way too much going on down there.
Okay, sounds good. I'll call him. Thanks.
All right.
Okay, you guys saw me getting loaded. Things are moving pretty quickly out here. A lot of ins and outs, porta potty people, everything. So basically what's happening is old concert is out, and this weekend a new concert is in over here. So these guys are doing concerts every single weekend, and they're busy. They are super busy. That's why they didn't want to let me in on site here, because supposedly I could get lost, or who knows what the problem could be. But we're good now. All right, I'm out of here. I'll get out of the territory here, and I'll try to fly out here with the drone. It's really windy here, so I'm not sure how great it's going to be, but we'll give it a shot real quick. I'm barely making it back with the drone. Barely. Super strong winds. Bless me. Whew. All right, I don't want to run into the power line, so I got to get off the cam. It's here somewhere. Let's get you down, bad boy. Sorry, can't get a good picture, guys. It's extremely high wind out here, so not very good. We're dealing with some serious waves here. Serious wind equals serious waves. Look at this. It's got white caps. It's got all kinds of crazy stuff here. Yeah. It's good to be here when there's good weather, but if you're out here camping and you're dealing with stuff like this, not very fun. I guarantee you it's not very fun. Look at this. I'm usually here where it's all calm. Yeah. Anyways, it's okay. We'll get them the stuff. It heads to California. They are gonna probably, it's Main Freight who's the main broker on this. So somehow they'll get it there either on their own truck or they'll use something else. Doesn't matter how they get it there, as long as I get my stuff there. They'll take care of the rest. Happy customer equals next time we'll get a load. Again, this GPS brought me in a residential area to the totally different, wrong location. Then I had to use Google. Google took the address, then told me to get off the exit, and it was the wrong exit, so I ended up having to go and loop around and around, and yeah. So anyways, both these GPSs today are having a bad day. Today's Monday, and I'm having a bad day because they're having a bad day. It's a bad day all around for everybody, but we'll live through this too, and I'll get this junk off the van and we'll be done. I don't know, just things aren't going to plan. The traffic, the people, the this, the that, the that, the that, the that. There's a lot of things happening that, you know, things aren't going the way they should be going, but it's okay. We'll live through this as well. Industrial area is going to be like right by the Love's truck stop. Actually, Love's truck stop is right here, and it's the next exit, so it's right by the truck stop that everybody hangs out at over here. It's really the only one in the Seattle area. It's in Tacoma. There's more down south, but those are far away from town. You never want to be sitting around at those because you're too far away from all the loads. Whenever a load actually comes out, you better be close to it to have a chance. The further away we are from the load, the less of a chance we got to get it, because competition is sitting where they need to be sitting. And that's really in the middle of where the loads are, so they're trying to be as close as possible. And that's how it needs to be done. We're not the only people here. If this was Montana, we're sitting in the middle of the state somewhere, yeah, they might wait for us. They might, if they don't have anybody else closer. But a lot of times, they just go for 99% of the time, they go for the closest truck. So just so you guys know, if in case you're not familiar with how this works. And that's it. We're here backing up and parking.
Building on the lecture, verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze come freeze up, straight dropping the chills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares of all.
Well, this is it.
High, check the movement is here.
I'm unloaded and we're done.
Yeah.
I came to the roll-up door and you guys checked in. They walked away somewhere checking in. Came back saying, oh, you gotta go to the end.
I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula.
To door number 20. That's where you walk into it.
And make the
well, I did go there.
The bars in the brakes. I'm talking one chance at best, yes. Painting pictures for the culture, keep the brushes fresh.
When I got there, the boys told me
passion never rest.
Get into the Doc 19. And I was like, well, I'm not Doc I was already at the end.
Yeah.
And that's the only record they have. I don't know for what, but I'm like, I can go back over there, and they're looking at me smiling, not even saying anything. I'm like, okay, I'll see you guys down there. So I did it right the first time, already planned it out for them, but you know, apparently it's never good enough for some people. Some people want to be the boss, want to kind of boss you around a little bit. Go over there. They know what to do over there. They'll know where to send you. Well, they did. Same place where I just came from. I guess they're not as busy. I asked them, were you guys not busy over here? They've got all kinds of stuff over there. All kinds of like new boxes of things. They've got refrigerators. They've got all kinds of things over there. Main freight. Anyways, I unloaded. It happened quickly. I asked the guy, well, why are you guys so slow? Because they're over there. The lady that was, you know, supposedly going to unload me the first time, she's over there not vacuuming, but sweeping the floor. Usually when people in the warehouse are sweeping the floor, that means they're getting paid to do at least something, just not go home. So I figured it was slow. I asked him if it's slow. He says, oh, it was really, really busy today. And now it's, you know, slowed down. So like, I came at the right time, supposedly. I don't know, what could be so fast? What could be so busy over there? All they got to do is load a trailer, unload a trailer. It's very simple. You know how long it takes to load a trailer, you know how long it takes to unload a trailer. You know, if it takes an hour to load somebody, at most, then an hour to load, faster even to unload, maybe half an hour, maybe 20 minutes, and you're done. On to the next one. Not any kind of rocket science or anything. Anyways, enough blabbering around. I'm going home, I think. It's already 3:19. There's really, I don't think, anything to wait for here in Tacoma. Loads out of here are cheap. I'm saying cheap. If they're picking up from our side, from the eastern Washington side, or Idaho, or Montana, and coming here, they can at least pay because they know nobody's sitting there, so they pay us a round trip. On this load, like I said, the only reason why I did this thing is because I thought the Montana ones would be back you know, we'd be back to doing them. And we booked this thing on Thursday last week, and only Friday we found out that Montana's not going. So if I would have known this, I wouldn't have, you know, dispatch would not have agreed for a cheaper rate on this one than what we quoted it for. We quoted it for $650, and we ended up doing it for $550. $550, around 600 miles, you know, $150 for diesel, $400 in the pocket. I mean, for $400 and, you know, saying 8-9 hours worth of, you know, 8-9 hours worth of driving there and back, it's not bad. $400, 9 hours. It's pretty good money still. It doesn't matter. I know some people might say, oh, no, that's not good. It's not good. It's, for this time, it's not bad. And for our area, it's good. Because no Florida, no Texas, no California, none of those states pay that much. I know that. Guarantee you, because I know exactly what the rates go for. I don't know exact rates, but I know what we can win a load for and what we can't win a load for in those states when our drivers are there. So, yeah. And it's not worth sitting there for, you know, 2-3 days waiting for your expensive load, because every day you're not moving, you're losing money. And I think you're losing at least $50 a day. It's not like you're just not making it, but you're actually losing it because of insurance, because of food, because of, you know, your van payment. That's not even counting your van payment if you have a van payment. I don't have one, but, you know, if you do have one, then counting all that, it ain't good. Look at the diesel price here. You guys are going to be shocked. Woo! $6.29 cash and $6.39 in with a credit card. $6.40 a gallon for diesel in Washington State in the middle of June. Wow. We're getting up there. I filled up for $6.06 on the way here, and I've got enough to make it home actually, and have some left over, and have another 100 miles left over for $6.06. But $6.40, ooh, boys and girls, that's a lot. I'll catch you on the next load. If you want to join Eagle Express, the email address will be in the description. So if you guys got a high roof van, high roof extended, meaning a long one, it's got to be an extended version. We only work with extended and high roof. It's got to be a bare minimum of 144-inch floor space, so you can handle 3 pallets and still have a room for a sleeper. So get the longest one made. The longest one made is it's the Sprinter. There's no other longest one. Sprinter is the longest, and then you get the ProMaster and you get the Ford Transit. So only 3 vans that we'll work with, but preferably, for your sake, driver, it's got to be a Sprinter, because you got to have room to sleep in it still, besides, you know, holding the maximum amount of freight. God bless you guys. Take care. Catch you the next time on the next load.